Oh, who's that little doggy in the window? Is that you, Desi? What are you doing? You want to come outside and play? Oh, I like that bowl. That would be perfect for floating candles. Oh, very pretty for a centerpiece.
Light a candle in the world tonight. Watch the darkness fade. Everything that's wrong will be made right when Messiah comes to stay. Light a candle in the world tonight. Let it shine across these plains. Nothing shatters darkness like a light. We've been provided one again. In our hour of darkest sorrow, in our time of greatest need, there's no need to beg or borrow. Elohim will intercede. Light a candle in the world for peace.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi today. And I want to have an open house today. I want to show you some of the things that I have thrifted for my Christmas decorations, and I want to take you room to room and show you exactly what I got and why I got it. But I had so much fun. I've been to, I think, every thrift store I can think of in my area. And yesterday was, I think, the most fun, where I went with my friend Barb and we just went all over and we laughed. We cried. We laughed so hard at some of the decorations that we found that, well, they just brought us right back to our childhood, the good and the bad. But I got so many wonderful things that I want to share with you. It is possible to decorate your house in sort of a magical way, even if you don't have a lot of money. So come along, okay? I'm going to take you through every room, and I think we're going to have some fun. Before we get started, I just wanted to shout out my very good friend, Ralston Bowles, for allowing me to use his beautiful song for this video. It's called Light a Candle. And when I heard it, I just burst into tears. It represents to me how I'm feeling during this particular Christmas of such sadness and suffering for so many around the world. So when I heard his song and his lyrics, I called him and I asked him, Ralston, could I use your song? And he said, you certainly can.
Light a candle in the world tonight.
I love going to the thrift store so much, and I especially love it when I'm on a mission. And I was on a mission to find a beautiful glass bowl that I could put my floating candles in. It's so beautiful and relaxing to have the candles just float on water. So I found this right off the bat. This is the perfect glass bowl for floating candles. So I want to show you what this looks like with the floating candles. If you are in Lowe's or Walmart or Target, you know how expensive centerpieces are that are pre-made. And when I go to the thrift store, so much of this is $1 or $2, and I always grab them up. I scored 2 wreaths that are so beautiful. Now, you know, I'm gonna spruce them up and add a few things here and there, but I just can't believe that I scored for $10 2 of the most beautiful wreaths. And the last time I priced a wreath that I liked at Flowerland, it was over $100. So all I could do is when I grabbed the wreath at Habitat for Humanity, I just kept saying to myself, score, score. So corny, I know.
is my living room, and I put a 5-foot Christmas tree here in the living room. It's very old-fashioned, and it's decorated with some very vintage ornaments. My grandchildren really love this tree. It's their favorite. So we had a lot of fun putting up that tree. I took special care when it came to decorating my fireplace mantle. I kept it very simple with just my mirror in the middle and some beautiful red berries that are natural that my friend Barb gave me. I just used an apple wreath and an old wood tray. All of those things that you see on the mantle were thrifted. Way the light hits those pillows. Those pillows I think are so beautiful, and I tried to get a few more. I got those at Walmart in the beginning of November, and they sold out immediately, and I can't even order any pillows that look like that online from anywhere. Think of my living room as the heart of my house. So I wanted to take special care that I kept it very calm and respectful. And I just love the way the light dances. You know, it's only right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but here in Michigan, it gets dark so early. This bowl, and I fell in love with it, and I thought how beautiful to place the pine needles and the cranberries and the floating candles on top. During the holidays, I love to have family and friends in, and I love to have little chocolates all over the house. And I was so surprised to see so many aluminum trays at the thrift store for a couple dollars. Aluminum trays are so valuable right now, and they are collector's items, and I found 2, and they're just gorgeous. I found so many little silver little dishes and platters that I could put little chocolate candies in for the holidays. So that's something that you might keep in mind if you do like entertaining but don't want to spend a lot of money on silver trays. It's so crazy. I haven't seen a rolling pin, I don't know, in probably about 20 years. And this one was brand new, and it must have been some company that produced these, went out of business, and then gave them to Goodwill. But I just thought it was so pretty. I wish I would have grabbed 2. I went back to get another one, and they were all gone. Story of my life. These are the cutest little ornaments. They're just little bells and hearts with musical scores just sort of wrapped around them with the colors of Christmas. And I thought that was so pretty and unique. I've never seen ornaments like this before, and I picked up quite a few ornaments at the thrift store. You know, I bought a bigger tree for my house here. I wanted to kind of dazzle my grandkids, to have, you know, maybe 2 or 3 different trees. And I had to get ornaments for the tree, and I wanted, you know, gold and white. And so I was kind of stuck going to Walmart and buying, you know, ornaments in bulk, and there's nothing wrong with that. I finished my tree, and I think it looks pretty. But what I really love is the vintage ornaments that I can only get at the thrift store. Ornaments that maybe I haven't seen in 50 years are just sitting there. And that warms my heart. That's what Christmas means to me. The only Christmas magic that I can create is the Christmas magic that I remember. The magic I remember as a kid when my grandfather would string the colorful lights. Everybody has a white tree and a white wreath, and
everything's white. It's like color isn't in good taste. It has to be white or gold. Nothing that shows any type of emotion. I don't want that kind of Christmas. If you do, that's wonderful. It's beautiful. But I like a blend. I like color. I like emotion. I love something different.
There's something so beautiful about a gold and white tree. I do really love it. I think this one turned out very, very nicely. One thing I did this year that I have never done before is I have fresh flowers in every room. I don't have the artificial flowers anymore. I try to have flowers from my garden or some of these really pretty fresh flowers that are not traditionally Christmas. You know, daisies are not really thought of as Christmas. But I just wanted a quick reminder that spring is coming and that in the dead of winter there is always the certainty of spring and hope and a new beginning. And that's what Christmas is. Well, that's what Christmas means to me this year. This little guy, I picked him up a few days ago. I think he's more handsome than the Santa that I bought that's brand new.
Is so special for me because my grandchildren are here every week. So I really went to town on my bedroom making that a little winter Christmas wonderland for them. But I needed a red vase, and those are not easy to find. But one of the first things that I found at the thrift store was this wonderful red vase, and it is double glassed. And it's thick, it's heavy, it's lovely. I will be able to get so much use out of this vase, but it just went perfect in my bedroom, and I can't wait to show you what I did with it.
What I have on my bed is a duplicate or a reproduction of a beautiful quilt from 1940, and I thought it was just perfect for Christmas. The cardinals have a lot of special meaning for me and for so many of you. It's been so much fun decorating for Christmas, being around the corner from my family. And in the kitchen, I put one of my favorite tiny little Christmas trees. It's only about 5 feet, but it's so cute. All it has on it is wood ornaments. The number one place that I sit in my house is my kitchen table. And out in the sunroom this weekend, we're gonna put 3 small little Christmas trees out there, and we're gonna have a lot of fun decorating them.
I went around and around what to do with my fireplace mantle. And in 2023, Christmas, I couldn't help but think of all the suffering in this world. So many frightened souls that are not going to have a Christmas. They're not going to have a holiday. And I wanted to show respect. I wanted to somehow have a part of my home where the decorations were very understated, where I could express my respect, my love, and my prayers for every person on earth that was suffering. Ornaments of 150 years ago when people, were suffering, they were poor, and Dad would probably, go out and cut down a branch and then he'd slice it. Take those slices inside, and then the family would hand paint those slices of tree and hang them on the tree. And I thought that was so beautiful and so humble and important. So that's what I did. I set off for the thrift stores and I tried to look for wood ornaments or maybe stockings of bamboo. My friend Barb helped me. She brought natural berries, red berries from her yard. They were so perfect. I found the perfect corduroy glass vase to put them in above my fireplace. And I thought fruit. They love to decorate with types of fruit or food items, even jars. So that's what I tried to do. I had wreaths that were not holiday wreaths, just plain berry wreaths. And I thought, well, maybe that's it. And it was funny because I found this wood Santa, and it's kind of a half Santa, and that had meaning for me. This is a great bamboo stocking that I found, and even at Walmart, they have wood angels that are just wood and rope, and I thought that's for me this year. That's for me. That will make me feel better than if I hung a lot of laughing snowmen. I wish I had more profound words to describe to you why this meant so much to me, to make this a very low-key area in my home. But, the fireplace is the heart of your home. And I felt very connected to this feeling of respect and honor. And that's why using this song by my friend Ralston, Light a Candle, maybe you could change the world. That's why that song meant so much to me. Because that's exactly how I feel.
Let it shine across these plains. Nothing shatters darkness like a light. We've been provided one again. In our hour of darkest sorrow, in our time of greatest need, there's no need to beg or borrow. Elohim will intercede.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas open house. And if you get time down below, could you share with us maybe something you wish for 2024? Please have yourself a wonderful, happy, safe holiday week. And when you're done with your week, you come back and see me and Desi, okay? All right, it's a deal. We'll be here.
Light a candle in the world tonight. Let it shine across these hills. You won't change the world, but you just might cause a dream to be fulfilled. In our hour of darkest sorrow,